Hey friends, and welcome back to your girl Brittany. I have some projects I want to share with you using the Kokorosa Studio things that I had recently received. If you missed out on an unboxing video, no worries, I'll have that linked for you somewhere in this video. So I will be showing you a few things that I did. I will show you a few projects, and the things that I show in this video, I'll have the link to those projects as well as a coupon code to save 25% off of your order, and the link to the website. So I'll have that all down below for you in the description box. So as always, make sure you give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to your girl and help her hit her 3K goal before the end of the year. That would be absolutely awesome. And let's get right to it. Okay, so the first thing I played with were these leaves here. I didn't even take them apart because your girl is lazy. Yes, I am. And so we have different variations of them, and I just want to show you a few of them as I had cut out. So we have this one here. And then we just have like this tiny little sprays here. And then we just have all these different little variations. Really, really cute. And the fun thing about these, I love that they have like the little holes. I didn't poke them out of those, you know, being lazy. But they have like the fun little holes because not every leaf is perfect. You know what I mean? And that's what drew me to it, because it wasn't like a perfect, solid little leaves. They, you know, look like it would, because they don't all stay all extra nice and crispy and crunchy and fun. They get a little they have their moments. And so that's what I thought that was really cool. So I want to show you a project that I had utilized them on, and I did this. Ooh, isn't she cute? Love it. Now this is the Dollar Tree cases that they had over in our back to school area. I do have some things in here because it's going on for Happy Mail. I needed to hurry up and get this video done so I can go ahead and get this mailed out. But all I did was I just altered the top of the case. I didn't do anything extra. I added a sparkling gold bow. I added this little button piece. I cut the back off, and this actually comes from this month's of Button Galore's subscription box for August. So it turned out super cute. And then I use scrapping for my boys flowers, as well as Cuddle Me Clay Tay. Use her flowers there. And then I had these little glitter letters here, and I applied that. I did the snowball mesh, and I added some fun sequins and clay pieces and those little dewdrops. That's all from the subscription box for this month for Buttons Galore. But then if you take a closer look down here, this is where I utilized the leaves. So I added it to the back of my little cluster of flowers here, added my little sequin trim, but I thought it was just so cute. And then cutting the papers out of the collection that I used to help enhance it really made it pop. So I think that was so adorable. And then of course I have extras for more projects to come. And then this little cute acorn shaker. This is actually was gifted to me, I want to say from Tracy, who is TYS Creates, for my binder mail not swap but challenge that I hosted. I think it was like a couple years ago. So that is that. So I think the leaves looked really pretty on that one. So that was that project there. And then I used some of the rolled flowers. So we have this one here. We have the big mama, you know, like there's always the big mama in a lot of families. And then we have the babies. We got the mama and the babies down here. So this one these both actually cut out really nice. The smallest one though, you have to be very careful. It is very delicate when it comes to putting it all together. So you want to be very careful with that. And when I do my rolled flowers, I use a cooling tool. And so like here is the big one, and I just start at the end here, and then I just start to, because I like using this so that my beginning is pretty tight, because otherwise I don't like my flowers being all extra loose. And I'm just gonna roll her around, going around, but still being careful, because the harder you pull, the easier it may be to go ahead and rip it. So you want to be careful with that. And then once I get to a certain point, I take my cooling tool out, and then I go ahead and I just start to manipulate and go around and finish it off that way. And depending on the cardstock that you use, like this is from the paper collection Pink Autumn by Prima that came out last year for fall. And you know, it's still a little delicate. It's not heavy like 110 pound. I mean, it may be close to 65, but you just want to be very, very careful. And then once you get towards the end, I do not have my hot glue gun heated up right at this moment of time, but this is kind of what you get. And then me, I always kind of just loosen it up just a little bit, but with this one being so big, I try not to do it too much, because if you do, you kind of get this little gap in between there, and of course you can hide that, but when it comes to sealing it, you can punch a circle and then adhere your glue it and adhere the bottom if you want to, or you can just go ahead and utilize this base portion that it comes with. But that's like technically kind of what you get. And then the same thing with these, you would do the same thing. Like I said, I like using my quilling tool. It just makes it a lot easier. And like I said, I get that beginning portion to be tighter in the beginning. Now the larger one and the medium one are not as delicate as the small one for this 3-pack. Like I said, it gets, oh see, look at that, like I got to a little delicate part, so that went ahead and it ripped on me. So you want to watch what you're doing, kind of take your time. And like I said, the very beginning, I like to be a little bit tighter, but I try not to be too tight, because otherwise you're going to experience what just happened where it ended up ripping. But again, it really just depends too on the paper that you use to cut out the flower. So just kind of give you an idea. I do have some that are already done up, so you're not stuck seeing me do that all day. So here is this one. This one is the bigger, oops, put it to the side. This one is the bigger one, and then I also added some stickles to just make it pop and bling, like, ooh, she's cute. And then here is an example of one of these. I want to say this is the larger one, so it's this size here. And what I did was I took like a little toothpick and I curled out the outer edges as well, just to make it like more like a flower, so it didn't just look all extra stiff and like meh, you know. And so I did make more, but I put it on a project, and I'll show you what that project is here in a second. And then here is that layered flower one that I had got. So I did not use the teeny tinier bits here, because you have like this little centerpiece and then you have this other small one there. Those I did not cut out, that I did not use, but I did use this one. And then here's the next one, and then here is the largest one. So these are the 4 that I did use, and then here's an idea of what they look like. Now these are the 3 sizes. I'll show you the larger size one, what project I did with that. But that, like, this is how they cut out. Again, it cut out really, really nice. And this is all using the Pink Autumn collection. And so I have more to utilize and make, and I did put some of these together, and I'll show you what I did with that here in this cute little project. And remember in my unboxing video, I was like, oh my gosh, I had something in mind when I saw this flower die. And so this is what I did. I did this cute tag flip or little mini album, or I don't know what you want to call it, but I think this turned out so pretty. I love it. And then so what I did was I just took a bunch of different ribbons. I took fabric and I did some tearing with the fabric so it can have that little distressed look. I took pom-pom trim and I just added that on to my little binder ring here. And so here is the top, and it says fall, and here is the example of the bigger flower, and then here's the example of the medium size and the small one. And so I just added some little pretty leaves back there, and then I also stickled those up to make it look really cute and stand out. So that is so fun. And then if you can see, the base is the bigger flower from this die. So that is what I did with that. And so you just flip her over and you have the next one. So for all the flowers, they're all the same one. It's the bigger one. So here is the next one. This one says blessings. And then here it says crunchy leaves. This is just one of the cards that are part of the collection that you can get separately. And then here I did like a little twist here. You just twist open, it's on a brad, and it opens up and says fall be like up and autumn. And then you just twist it over to go ahead and keep it closed. And then we move on, and this one says blessings with the butterfly. And then here's another one of the flowers. This is the larger one, and that is this flower here. Really, really cute. And I also stickled it as well, roll the sides a little bit, and then we flip that over. And then this one I popped up on dimensions, so you can go ahead and you can stick something behind it, like a little photo or what have you, so there can be something stuck behind there. And then here, now this is taking the rest of the flowers of the smaller pieces, and then I just made that into a tag itself. So I went ahead and I took my flower shaping tools, rolled it around. I added some little of the glitter gold foam balls in the center, added some leaves on the back, and that is that flower. So that's taking all the rest of these petals and then layering it on top of each other to create that. So I just love how that turned out. And then we go ahead and we flip her again, and we have, did I make this a tuck spot or no? Is this one just chilling? I think this one's a little small. No, that's up on dimension. I can't remember. And then again with the flower there. And then this one, it says autumn. Again, taking one of the cards here, I punched a hole, and then on the top one I cut a little slit, so then that way it can open up while this one still stays attached, and it says I love fall most of all. And then all you do is just put it back through the ring. Boom, you're done. And then here is the last one here, and I just added some pretty little seam binding, and this is one of the chipboard sticker pieces. Just kidding, that's not the last one. I was making sure you guys were paying attention. And then we have this one here using the ephemera pieces. This paper is really busy, so I didn't want to cover it up too much, but it does say thanks right here as well. And we flip it over, and then that is the end. So yeah, that is what I did with those items. I'll be back in another video at some point in time showing you what I did with the other projects, or the other dies that I also have received. Again, I still had that happy birthday one. I had that cute little mailer box style one. I have that lemon and everything, so I'll come back in another video, show you some things I did with that. So I hope you liked what I did. I hope you were inspired, or I hope it gave you some ideas, regardless if you are interested in the products or not. But if you are, remember, I'll have them linked down below in the description box for you. Don't forget to use my coupon code. They always have deals, but having that extra oomph taken off of your total would be amazing. And then don't forget to like this video, give me a big thumbs up, you know, and subscribe to your girl. Okay, so until next time, guys, bye.